Hello friends, in today's lecture we will be discussing about virtual instrumentation. When we hear the word virtual instrumentation, the first question comes into our mind. What is virtual instrumentation? Some common interpretations of virtual instrumentation are: it is a simulation tool, it is a replacement of common test and measuring instruments, it is a method of developing instruments using standard data acquisition hardware. All these three definitions are correct to some extent, but the virtual instrumentation is the combination of these three. It is an intelligent machine or industrial standard computer which is equipped with a user-friendly software and compatible and cost-effective hardware that together perform the functions of traditional instruments. It is an intelligent machine which can act as a measuring instrument, having some user-friendly software with which simulation can be done, having compatible and cost-effective hardware with which the data acquisition can be done. Now, why virtual instrumentation? We go to a new technology if we are having the limitation of the traditional technology. So the limitations of the traditional instruments, vendor defined functionality. All the functions, they are defined by the vendor, which may not exactly match with the user requirements and may add a lot of functions and cost which user will probably never require. Proprietary closed architecture. The architecture is the property of the vendor. Any addition modifications may not be possible. Primitive user interface. The interface are not user friendly. Also, they vary from instrument to instrument and vendor to vendor. High cost. The development cost has to be recovered from a small number of customers than when general purpose hardware is used, so the cost of the instruments is high. Limited upgrade capability. When it comes to the upgrading any hardware instrument, it becomes very difficult. If you will see, all these problems are basically due to the hardware. The philosophy behind virtual instrumentation is change the intelligence from hardware to software, means the maximum software and the minimum hardware. So the advantages of virtual instrumentation are: software is the key to virtual instruments. Flexibility is offered in terms of easy modifications and upgrading of functions. Powerful data analysis, formatting and logging capabilities. Fast developments. General purpose hardware. Larger user base because we are using the general purpose hardware. So cost is also less and moreover it is user friendly. Softwares which are used for virtual instrumentations are Daisy Lab, Jenny, Dardish, HPV and the LabVIEW. It is the LabVIEW which capture the 75% of the market of virtual instrumentation. So we will discuss about the LabVIEW. Some of the properties of the LabVIEW are: LabVIEW is a laboratory virtual instrument engineering workbench, has the following properties: can work on many operating systems such as Windows, Power Mac, etc. Uses graphical programming language G, relies on graphical symbols rather than textual language, has controls and indicators in the form of buttons, switches, LEDs, dials, knobs, graphs, charts, etc. Programming structures in the form of while loop, for, case, formula node, sequence structures, etc. Programming fundamentals using numerical computation, Boolean logic, array manipulation, string functions, time and data functions, etc. Analysis software for signal generation, processing, image processing, curve fitting, filtering, statistics, and many more. File input output for data storage and retrieval. Control and simulation tools like PID, Fuzzy has libraries for data acquisition, data analysis, data presentation, and data storage. Debugging tools for breakpoints, animate program execution to see how the data is passing, single step debugging, etc. We will be discussing in detail about the LabVIEW in the coming lectures. Thank you.